Okay, here I am using Google Sheets to record my data. And this will just show you how to go ahead and take your data table and put a graph or insert a graph that corresponds to it. And so keep in mind, I find it easiest to keep my data in columns going down. Each variable is in a new column, or each series is in a new column. If you start by going over, it's fine, but you just might have to tweak things around, but I'll show you how to do that in a minute. So what I do is I highlight the columns of my data, and yes, I include the labels as well. So I'm going to highlight here. I have 4 trials, different reaction rates for each trial, small data set. And then I go up to Insert, Chart. They call it chart here. They don't call it graph. Now, with the new Google Sheets, this new update, it actually automatically puts one in. Before, it would suggest a type of graph that you might be interested in, but now it actually puts it in for you. But let's say that you didn't want the bar graph, you did want something else. You could come over here and you can change it to whatever other type of graph that you need here. And so let's go back to our suggested one. You will notice that it will put column A, my trials, as my x-axis, and it will put the second column as my y-axis. But if you have that reversed down, all you would need to do is change that here. Your x-axis here, if you wanted it B4 to B8, and then if you hear something else going on right now, it's just my daughter. Whoopsie, I just totally did that wrong. So my x-axis, right, come on. Oh, so select my x. So if I wanted this as my x-axis, I'd highlight it right there. And so now it has rate of reaction. And if I want my y-axis or my series data to be different, I would edit that. And now let's have it. There we go. And so now you'll notice that the trials are on the bottom. There's another way that you can do that too if it's just a matter of switching, and that's to click down here. Switch rows and columns. And so, oops. Maybe I'm wrong here. Oh, whoops. I think it's because of the way that I had my data arranged here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, so if you wanted to switch it, you would just select the data that you need for that value. So I'm actually going to go and undo it to get back to my original one. Also notice that they automatically put it in the Y versus X, rate of reaction versus trial format here. So that's something that's nice, that's new, that it's able to do. If you need to change anything else around, you can change your chart style here. If you want it 3D, background colors, a little bit more detail. Chart and axis titles right now, it's rate of reaction, milliliters, minutes versus trial. If you need to change that around, here it is. The other one is horizontal axis and vertical axis. So if you wanted to add like more, if you wanted to treat the labels as the text, if you wanted to treat these labels or change it so these labels are no longer the text and you have something else, you could do that by clicking right here. So play with the customize. Hopefully this helps a little bit. If you have it in rows, I should have showed you that. So let's say you have trial 1, 2, I'm going to move this out of the way here. Let's say you did it the other way. You had them going over 0.6, 0.3. I'm just doing it really quick. I don't have labels here, but I think you'll get the idea. I can still highlight it the same. Insert chart. Okay. And here it's keeping the top value as the or as the X value, and the bottom one as the Y. So that's something new with this new chart editor, that it will automatically make those changes. Before, if you did it horizontal, you'd sometimes have to rearrange your data to get it so it displayed like you want. So hopefully this helps if you're trying to use Google Sheets to make graphs for your labs. Okay, let me know if you still have questions.